This GoPro is I'm hiking through the Narrows looking for some compositions. And no, not the Narrows in Zion National Park. Although I've hiked those Narrows too, and yeah, really enjoyed that. But anyway, it actually kind of reminds me of Zion. Nice, beautiful rock formations. It's nice, it's cool breeze down here. Yeah, wonderful. I was kind of looking around for a foreground to see if something might catch my eye. I really don't see a composition though. I mean, I don't know if it's worth taking my camera out. But I'm enjoying the hike nonetheless. You know, some things are just beautiful, but they just don't lend themselves to a great photograph, or the conditions have to be right in order to lend themselves to a good photograph. So light being the key ingredient to these rock formations, I think. And that's why, you know, midday sun is just never a, it's never a good, it's not a flattering light for landscape photography. And I know a lot of people shoot midday, and you can pull compositions. You can, and I'm probably missing opportunities all over the place. But just not the kind of photography I like. I really look for something that just really captures the essence of the place that I'm at, the location. I want a little snippet that's big enough to tell the story of the location I'm at, but not so small as, you know, the viewer looks at it and really has no idea where that's at. So, at least that's me. And I think a good landscape photographer can make a good photo almost anywhere. But this midday sun is just not my thing. Although some people, you know, really seem to do well in it. You know, if you think about all the images that you've seen that just really wowed you, I would say that, you know, they're mostly sunrise and sunset images. And, you know, I've given a lot of thought to that. Why is that? Why is a sunset and sunrise image so breathtaking when it's captured correctly, or when it's made, I should say, correctly? But and I think the reason that is because, well, most people they don't get up for a sunrise, or they're you know, going through their lives and they don't have many opportunities to take in a sunrise or a sunset. And so when they see them on an image, it's breathtaking. Everybody sees the harshness of the midday sun as they go to and from their place of work and everything else, but we seldomly see those sunrises and sunsets. And I always say, you only have so many sunrises and sunsets left to see, and I want to see my fair share, and I want to make as many images out of those as I can. You know, another thing about shooting in the midday sun is just the harsh shadows. I think harsh shadows they're very unflattering. They really don't help out a composition. It's almost like the shadows are so deep and dark that it's just a distraction from anything, from something that would otherwise be pretty good in a softer light. I don't know if you could see those. There's a couple waterfalls down there. Could get down there and see what I can make of that, but I think the sun is just too harsh. We have to come back. I have I've captured an image out this way before, and I'll post a link to that in the video. And you know, I thought the image was okay. It was long exposure, but I always really thought about getting down in that canyon and photographing that waterfall. I was hoping for more water this time, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have that. But anyway, yeah, we'll see what I can do with that. Maybe I'll go down there and just scope it out and see what maybe make a composition or get an idea for when I return some other time. Yeah, this is the area that I shot last time. There was a lot more water. It's really not looking good. Not looking good at all. Matter of fact, I don't know if it's even worth a climb down there. But I gotta go. Gotta scope it out for next time. I think when you're out in the harsh midday sun and you're not seeing a composition, it has a lot to do with the light. And I think you have to imagine the scene under the lighting conditions that are the perfect conditions, or the conditions that you'd like to have, and try to see how the light would make a difference. And you can use apps and kind of see where's the sun and where's the sun going to be at what time, and kind of project where the shadows will be, and where the sun is going to hit. Maybe the sun is going to reflect off of a canyon wall at a certain time, and then reflect that light back onto your composition. So I just think you have to think, where is the light going to be, and when is it going to be there, and is that what I'm looking for? And then be there at that place with your camera ready to go at that time. There's just no escaping that harsh midday sun, especially in a rock canyon. It's just not flattering at all. There's too many harsh shadows. I mean, you could line that up as a composition, but the sun being midday is really beating down on that water, and you'll really have to use a polarizer to get that reflection off of that water. And even then, it's so strong, your polarizer is just really not going to be able to do it. That's a good example of a composition that could probably be made to look fairly decent in the right light, but not in the harsh sun. Well, I'm clearly making a push for sunrise and sunset, and I think I've done a video on sunrise and sunset. I'll post a link to that at the end of the video too. But it's just the best time of day. It's just glorious compared to what you see in the midday sun. And although maybe the midday sun better suits our schedules, and maybe it is harder to get out for a sunrise and sunset, but I think it's worth it. Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to capture a test image of this scene, and I'm going to show it to you at the end, so you can take a look at what it really looks like in the harsh light. And then maybe when I come back and shoot it some other time, I'll do a comparison. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, but if you did, hit that little like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know what you thought. And as always, if I don't see you down the road, maybe I'll see you on the trail.
I used a 6-stop neutral density filter to give me about 2.5 seconds exposure to add motion to the water. I also added a circular polarizer to cut the harsh glare from both the rocks and the water. However, despite my best efforts, the image looks flat and lacks any soft contrast. The shadow areas are extremely dark and not flattering. Also, I'm not pleased with the composition by no means. It lacks depth and separation between the upper and lower falls. And above all, there's not enough flowing water. But that's beside the point. I used a number of filters in Lightroom to spruce up the image, but I wasn't able to overcome the harsh effects of the sun. I think this could be a good image in the future, but it's going to require a better light and a better composition with more water. Perhaps I'll return one day soon.